As you remember, I told you that at the moment I'm trying to put all the exercises. Let me show you more so it's not visible too much. So I'm trying to do all the exercises in some kind of different angle so that I don't damage my affected area even more, so I can't do anything towards myself. Even now I'm going to do cupping, I'm going to sit down, but there is a benefit because I actually start my fight almost posting. If I would start my fight in this kind of angle, then I would love to be, I would love to stand. So what's going on? Is this working or no? It's actually not. So as I told you before, I'm doing now mostly all exercises more down because I can't do them standing and pulling towards myself because yeah, my mic is not working again. So let's take it on. Guys, as you remember, I told you that when I'm injured, I'm not able to do these pulling movements, and that would be wrong if I would do, because at the moment my hand exactly in that position feels really weak. I can't connect this connection here and a little bit there as well, so I can't connect my back properly. Even now I'm gonna do cupping, but I'm gonna do cupping sitting down. So all I'm gonna do now is just load it down with the back pressure. That's it. That's gonna be my cupping. So let's see what is the difference now and how far I can go with the cupping. Will that actually in one moment touch my injured place, or I will be able to do cupping to the same level, to the same numbers like I was healthy. I'm really interested in this at the moment. So now I did only 20 kilograms, but I used to do 60. So here comes 25. Seems alright. At the moment, the pressure is not that big to actually feel it. But I believe when we're gonna climb higher, it could be a problem. Maybe I will feel it. Let's see how high we can go until I'm gonna start feeling this area is connecting for more power. So 35 kilograms. Yeah. On 35 already I felt something already here. This just shows you that actually up 30, around 30, I can do clearly just with my wrist and with my back pressure. But after that connects already different part of my hand. So I'll try to have a weight from the bottom. Maybe I will load more forearm and not that much my radio brachialis. So 40 kilograms here now. Yeah, better. 5 kg more. I still got the cupping pull. I put the weight coming from a bottom part and it felt better. So basically I guess I loaded something else. 2 days ago I burned my finger, and even imagine even this little stuff is basically somewhere in my head is like not giving me proper connection, and I really feel that I need to take it off. There is like a little hole on my finger, but I feel better when my hand is fully with no nothing. Maybe it's just mental, but I feel better when I take it off. So 45. And now imagine I was doing 60. In the last preparation I was doing 60 kilograms. I have somewhere even videos. But again, maybe that's different angle. I was standing. To 45 there is no pain, but it moves heavy. So I believe I can move 50. I don't know what I was doing last time in the cupping. I believe when I was doing live show, I went for the 50 kilograms with a cup. I don't think I did even more that time. Because if I would put this one and I would put the strap around here, I would definitely move way more. Because at the moment I'm pulling just with the fingers. It's not even connected here. Look, this is actually the real connection of my, I'm pulling here. So I don't have support, nothing, absolutely nothing there. So I place my fingers a little bit over the bar in the middle, and actually I'm pulling straight in the fingers. This part is absolutely loose. So it's just standing there, but actually none of my hand, absolutely almost nothing is touching this handle. Only fingertips. So I'm pulling the weight only with the fingertips. I'll try to pull 50. I should take some chalk. One moment. I have chalk here. And that's going to be really interesting if I can put 50 cupping with actually injury where I can't pull on a table, but I can still do 50 cupping. That means, and if I in that area is not in pain, that will just show you that actually how strong your arm is in certain angles, and you can still actually work out. Come on, I need to do 50 kilograms. Oh, no. It moved, but it don't want to go like I want it. It doesn't want, I don't want to move like I want it. If I would put this one here deeper, I would move it 100%. But here, my hand is really fat. So when I put my hand, look, my fingers are barely reaching actually the way where the weight comes. My fingers actually have to be a little bit over the weight, like that. But then my hand is actually not going around it, so I can't lift like that. So it's tricky. If I would put, for example, the weight coming in from more from palm, then of course connection is absolutely different. Basically I moved it just for 10 mil, 1 centimeter I moved, and the connection is like absolutely different. Look, 50. Yeah, that just shows you that little bit. So before I went for the 45, pulling just with the fingertips, As you saw that we change it now, the point here we put it deeper, because on a 45 the fingers at the moment is not that in that shape. I can't pull more than 45 just using my fingertips. So we moved this one more to the center now, and you saw how easy went 50. So we're gonna go for a what, 60 straight away. Let's put 60. So it's a nice drill, to be honest. It's a nice drill. It's a nice shock. It's nothing dangerous at the moment. If I would feel danger, I would stop straight away. I wouldn't redline here. But when this part now is all injured, look how big weights I actually can take and work still towards my goals. When this gonna heal, I will have a steel cup, or maybe I will have a huge nice supination. If I would stop just and sit at home with a hand on my neck, none of this would happen. So 60 kilograms. When I was 12, I wouldn't be able to do that because I was only 16 then. Nicey. And again, no shock, no pain. This is how I felt last preparation when I was doing 85 kilograms back pressure. I just pulled it, I just let it go, and there was no over shock, after shock, or next morning pain, nothing. 60 cup. Oh yeah. Nice and solid. Nice. Nicey. How do you think, is that possible actually to move 70 kilograms with a cupping, even in this way, just with this movement down? We can't find it if we don't try. That stack looks absolutely sick. The most important, what I don't want to do, that something towards here, because I had it once. I was doing some crazy lift, and it's good that I didn't knock myself out with that. One of these straps came loose, and fuck, that was a hit. That was a fucking hit. 70 kilograms. This is the moment when you understand that you was redlining, when you're passing out in the moment of the lift. So I was lifting and I got like absolutely blackout, and I just went down for a second. 70 kilograms. I lift them up for about, I believe, 30 mil. So yeah, there was a little bit some kind of, just from the stress pain, but I didn't attack these areas. So 70 kilograms moved. And nobody can say this is not cupping or this is not enough, whatever, because look, it being moved in this moment, your opponent's hand is exactly in this place where this weight comes. It's exactly in the middle of my fingers. This is the exactly area where I want to actually attack. So look, when I close it, it's so far. Look, the pole is exactly in the middle. It comes exactly here. The weight, what I'm lifting, is exactly there. Before it was on the fingertips when we did 45. On the 70, it's in the middle of the fingers. Look, okay? So we just load it back. So at the moment, I believe this is not bad result at all.